G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm RaidzeroAU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 10. And still working on the base here. We did our habitation areas up there. One thing I do want to do is we need to get rid of the clone chamber there. We probably could even... rid of that. O2 station. Might leave that there for the moment. Alright, so first thing, we're just going to go and put these in. Haven't put the lights up here yet. So I think up here would be a spot we want to put the... Maybe get rid of that. Now, general storage. They go in there. That. Actually, I might put that back in. I might get rid of this plant, I think. Probably just go there. It makes more sense to have that there. And then back up here to furnishings. You back in. Alright, now up here is where we would want to have clone chamber. That go. Whereabouts did my clone chamber go? There it is. But where are we going to pop this? You know what? I think you might have to go. That's going to block that, isn't it? No, we can get in there. Okay, good. Alright, so our clone chamber's down. Good. Alright, that's those bits moved. Don't need a shower. I've been to the toilet, so it's always a good thing. The next thing we want to work on is right down here. We will need to do something in there. First of all, let's flick our light on because we've got no lights down here. We've got no oxygen at the moment. Okay, so we want to get our growing plots happening. So, should have enough to finish this off. Okay. Thought about putting those in there, but kind of thinking what we might want to do, grab some of these and let's make some growing lights. Oh, some of those. Be able to do something with these. Now, what are we? Need there, isn't it? To come to. So I'm just going to pop one there for the moment, just as a reference more than anything else. Bring that down there. I want. No, this is the one I want. Bring that across there. One, 2, 3, 4. Should be okay. I think it's there. That one over there. Go there. Now what we should be able to do is go so. Get rid of that one in a minute. Once again, just to can I lead this over without it collapsing? Next question. Yep. Yeah. There. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the center. Lead that over there. Okay. You can go in there. You and that one. You on that one. Should be all the growing pots sorted out. Now, grab. I've got any vector output. Okay. That. And they're square, so I reckon we should probably put square light down. Here, and range 15, 20 maybe. Fairly large room. Turn our light off. And bring that through there. Through there. That one on there. Pop that one on there. Okay. Kind of works. Now, one thing I do want to check is, so I've renamed some of these. We do have some of this stuff here that we can start to put down. So we've got some aloe vera. We're going to need that for health. We're We don't have a full block of it. And we've got some AHACs, which will give us just plant protein. Oh, hang on. I've forgotten one major thing, and I need to do that very, very quickly. General construction. Just going to chuck one there for the moment. Or these die. Okay, I can take my helmet off. Although they were growing in low oxygen anyway, so it shouldn't really make any difference. But it will. Now what I'll do is I'll put just a thin one. It's there. And we will get rid of that. That was close. Almost made a big error. Alright, so we'll do those. Got one of those left over, doesn't really matter. I'll do food raw and I'll put that in there. Now the next thing we're going to want is we're going to want some storage down here. It's going to need to be fridges. So we need to go to constructor. Advanced constructor, and we're going to want it to make us a series of fridges. What do we need? 1, 2. Do 2 to start off with. Assuming, of course, we don't have any others in here. Oh, we do. Yeah, well, we can do 4. And we could do a food processor down here as well. Reason being, we could use that to produce some more seedlings if we need them. So, do is 2 down that end, 2 down that end. This can go right next to the door, I think, but it can probably go like that. Now this one, what we need to do is we need to auto group. In fact, I put down just the standard ones. I want the bigger ones. Right. Come back here. I want these ones. Now this one here can be, go in here and group. This one here can be healing, harvest. This one here, I'm going to put that as mushroom harvest. Well, we don't have any mushrooms at the moment, but we will. This one can be plant protein. And this one can be vegetable. Get it right in a minute. Vegetable harvest. Do for the moment. Okay, so these should all be growing now. Temperature's good. Got oxygen. They've got light. Then we're going to need to start filling these out. I would like to find some vegetable plants and things like that, but probably going to end up needing that on getting it from another planet. So we need mushrooms because I want to be able to make confetti moss scrapings and fire moss scrapings. And the reason we want those is because they are required for some of these injections. We can make some alien thorn, but it does take up pentaxid. So we do need alien thorn for this. Fortunately, we can't. We can make these, but we need eggs for those. A bit short supply. What else can we make in here? So we can make plant protein into meat, which we can then turn into grilled steak. But there's a whole lot of other stuff. So probably things like maybe natural sweetener and spice would be useful. Spice, definitely. We need to be able to find that. Alright, so that's got us growing at least. Now, one of the other things we want to do, not in here, it's in here. This is our general storage in here. So what I want to do is, we've got plenty of room there to be able to put extra stuff in if we need to. I'm just going to dig a little bit more out here. So this goes back to that wall. Which is fine. And then we'll bring some concrete blocks in. Now down here, I've got the ammo container. And somewhere in here, I should have a whole lot of container extensions. So, pop that in there if I can. Blocks it in. Now this, just going to run this along. That's just a divider. Ammo controller. And pop 3 in. That probably gives us more than enough, 32,000. So if I go to base, can I, yeah, ammo box. I'll chuck those in first. Need those. And that's just for storing our ammo in, and our turrets can use it at the same time. It means we can now get rid of that ammo box. So, all good. And that's used hardly any room on that. So, it's good. The other one I thought about was, I might even do that here. So that's the ammo box. I could probably layer this up one like that. And then up here, what we could do is if I come down here and grab one of those That can go up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, can't put the last one in. Now we might be able to. Okay. Now that gives us 40,000. And if we group, then this can then be the deconstructor input. Will it let me do that? Maybe. Cargo box. Deconstructor input there. We got deconstructor input there. Well, we can get rid of that one. First of all, what we want to do, we want to go to control the one there, and deconstructor input. You put a growing pot in there. I don't know whether it's not doing anything, so it doesn't look like you can deconstruct those. Okay, so now that's the deconstructor. What we're going to do, can't do that one, do this one though. Okay, so that one, what's this? This is deconstructor input. Get rid of that. This one is deconstructor output, and you see we've got a decent amount of stuff in there. What we will do is we will transfer that stuff. Base deconstructor output, constructor input. May need to do something about this as well. This is these are the cargo boxes at the front of the base. What we'll do, all that stuff. Yeah, we're going to need to do something with the constructor input as well. We can go in there, you can go in general storage, and then what we can do is we can get rid of that, and what we can then do is put another one in here. No, wrong one. Hang on. Change it to that and then to that. Container controller. You in there. That should be okay. Now what we should be able to now do is come back in here, do that, cargo box, container controller, deconstruct general, that's this one, access it, got 32,000 on that one, it's not too bad. So that one, can be deconstructor output. Okay, that sorts that one out. Right, let's put the blocks back in. Go. Now, this one here, what I'm going to do is we do need to make ourselves a couple more container controllers. And there. And what we'll do is I'll put that there. There we go here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this can be wall there. Do that. That. And on this side here, what we'll then do is go 2, 3. Pop that in there. So, and on this side here, I think we just use a thin wall. Just like that. This side we needed that one there because what we're going to do is we're going to go back in here. We're going to make a couple more. And we're also going to see if we can't make ourselves another advanced constructor. Okay. First things first, this will be, let's group. Okay, this one will be general crafting input. This one, the general crafting output. Okay, are we going here? Constructor output. All right, we've got another advanced constructor. One I want in here. So, and then we'll mirror this on this side. So, I want those as well. This one probably doesn't need to be as big, but we'll do it same size. There. Now, we don't really want to block that, do we? Okay, we could probably stick that up there. And is that the only one feeding the corridor? Yes. Which is fine. Because we can just stick another one in. probably get rid of that and stick just a main block in there. And that will be oxygenated here. That's not in here, but we don't need it to be. This one probably should be. Thinking. Probably just a thin one. There. Oxygenate that. Yeah, helmet off. All that power. That one's up there. Get rid of that. Put in a block. Okay. And then we can that as well. And this is going to be group. I'm going to put that for F/B. Simply for fuel and blocks on that one. This one is constructor F/B input. Output. And then we can just put in another one of these walls. So all right, we could probably even here. It doesn't quite work, but it will if we spin it round. It probably would have worked anyway. We'll probably do that. Maybe do that all the way around just to make it a little bit different. Is that the same? No, it's not. I think that one needs to go like that. Like that. That's better. Because yeah, it's thicker at one end. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. Once they're textured up, it'll match in a little bit. Don't need to worry about there. Really need to worry about there. Could do with there's a light in here, and I reckon this one probably go with one of those. just for the sake of evenness. There we go. All right. That sorts those out. Come back up here. And one of the next things is the core. Is moving that as well. But that need to go in here. And we need to go, no, we need to go here. Okay, constructors. Advanced constructor B. So input is constructor FB input, constructor FB output, and then just the advanced constructor. We're going to do general crafting input, general crafting output. Okay, so here we go base, constructor input, and base general crafting input. And across you all can go. Okay. And if we go constructor output, to be honest, that should probably just go into general storage, but we'll move those over. Right. Now, this shouldn't have anything in it. That shouldn't have anything in it. That shouldn't have anything in it. Really? Bit stronger. Okay. Wireless connection. We're going to need to keep that, but we might need to bury it down under here. So we might utilize this spot here, put that in, and then we'll need to move the core. So I think that's where I'm going to call it today, guys. We're slowly starting to get ourselves organized here. Still a lot of texturing and things like that to do, but we are slowly getting the base organized. Need to go out and also populate the growing area down there with the various plants, so we need to go out and hunt some of those down. That'll be another episode. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.